Another big story we're following into the 2025 session now. Oregon lawmakers passing a bill to give the governor more control over the National Guard. This comes after the Trump administration deployed the Guard in Los Angeles against California's governor's wishes.
Let's get to our Capitol reporter, Vasily Varlamos, live from Salem for us tonight. Vasily, what additional powers would this bill give the governor?
Barry, this bill gives the governor the right to veto if the federal deployment leaves the state lacking in emergency response. The Oregon House passing legislation that aims to limit the federal government's ability to call on the Oregon National Guard without meeting strict conditions.
The governor has the right to both protect her state and to ensure that her National Guard members are not being used for inappropriate purposes.
The bill prohibits direct involvement in federal law enforcement activities and clearly outlines when the Guard can be deployed, such as in war or natural disasters. It also codifies the right of a governor to veto if it endangers the ability of the Guard to respond to local emergencies.
I see part of this bill as a necessary and essential step to ensuring that when we most need our folks, for the citizens of this state, for our homes and our state lands, that they are available for that purpose.
On Wednesday, an appeals court ruled that the Trump administration showed a defensible rationale for sending in troops to quell anti-ICE protests in Los Angeles. But the judges did say presidents do not have unrestrained power to take control of a state's Guard. This bill would strengthen the state's legal ability to challenge federalizing the Guard by asserting that the 10th Amendment ensures the state retains control over its military unless federal deployment meets strict criteria. State Representative Paul Evans, the chief sponsor of the bill, says California lacks a statute emphasizing a governor's veto power, which is why he's pushing so hard for the bill.
When a governor stands on executive order only and doesn't have the full backing of the state statute, which is anchored in the Constitution, it's a weaker argument.
Now, this bill passed along party lines with all Republicans voting no. We reached out to the top Republican in the House and have yet to hear back. This bill now heads to the Oregon Senate for further consideration. Live in Salem, Vasily Varlamos, K2 News.
Vasily, thank you for that.